you know, I actually hope life's been good for everybody. A little crazy these days, dating, going out and dating or living, paying bills, and being a parent, and it's not easy. It's getting harder. I don't know the reasoning for it. A lot of people are blaming the president. You know, I'm not going to blame the president because I don't want to get deported. You know, it's bad when you can get deported from America, right? I mean, I feel like we're taking a whole new direction, right? Like, how are you born here, but they're gonna send you somewhere else and expect you to survive? You know, yeah, deport them. Thank you. Um, because seriously, if you really think about it, I mean, like, where are you gonna send somebody that was born in America? Where are you gonna deport them to? Like, they were kind of sending, Latinos to South America, Central America. Well, we're gonna send black people, right? And then I'm mixed, so it's like, where are you gonna send me? Like, you could fit me, you could put half of me in Africa and then half of me in Sweden or something. Like, I ain't asked for that. I don't even know what's in Sweden. Do they got fish sticks or, French fries, right? I First of all, I got to go to a country that's got French fries. Like, it's a staple food. I don't need to be walking all over the city trying to find me some French fries. I won't make it. I'll turn into a killer, you know. So I mean, and then it's like, if you send me to Africa, what part of Africa you gonna send me? You gonna send me to the bush? Like, what am I gonna do in the bush, bro? They ain't even got clean water over there. We too bougie. Americans are too bougie. Like, you gotta train us for this. You gotta train us to deport us, right? Like, they're gonna send us somewhere we ain't got no Wi-Fi. Americans these days the last 5 minutes without Wi-Fi. Think about it. You see somebody walking and their phone's dead. They lose their minds. You ever see like an anthill? That's how people be scrambling around trying to charge their phones and everything. Like, it's just like, what are we gonna do without our phones, without Wi-Fi, right? I can't order DoorDash DoorDash in Africa. What am I gonna eat? I'm gonna have to go kill an elephant or something, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and the homies, because if they deport me, they deporting the homies too. Because I'm snitching. I'm like, this nigga, he from America too. Send him with me. You ain't just getting me. You getting everybody on the block. Listen, my whole block's gonna be empty if they start deporting me. Fuck that. Fuck that. Rick don't cut his grass fast enough. Steve old as hell. We need to get him off Social Security. Why are we deporting people on Social Security? They getting us. We running out of money as a country, and we ain't even talking about them. Better stop messing with me. I'll start lining up old folks at the damn airport. You know what I mean? Pushing them in their wheelchairs. It ain't right, man. It's just like, what are we supposed to do? Like, how are we supposed to figure this out? You know what I mean? Like, that's the part that's messing with me, because you ain't sending me. You ain't sending my family. I mean, someone says you can send baby mom, but I don't even want to send baby mom, because child support in another country probably gonna be worse, right? You don't want that. You don't want that. Anyway, we have a big week coming up, Americans, all men and women. Mother's Day's coming up, right? This is the time to worship your mother, tell her all the things that she did right, even if your childhood was horrible, right? You gotta pretend none of that shit happened. Therapy done fixed all that. I have nothing bad to say anymore, right? But no, seriously, my mom's a great mom, so I already forgot to send her a card. She lives on the other coast, so I better send it. And like, I was in the store, I already forgot, bro. Every year I forget to send her card, dude. And it's like, she getting older and I'm forgetting to say, it's like I send the card like a year later because I lost it. I always will buy a card, but then I put it like in my front seat and then I forget about it. And then like it ends up like in the trunk or something. and then I'll find it like 6 months later. But by then, it's kind of like got some water on it or something. But I'll send that. You know what I mean? Because that's love, mom. That's love. This card I could have went and got you a new card, mom. But guess what? This card here is here to tell you I love you. I didn't never got rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm cheap. She know that. She know that. So, I hope everybody take their moms out for Mother's Day because it's that time. Tell her you love her. Give her some hugs. You know. Um, but if your mom's a piece of shit, at the same time, don't do it. Don't lie to her. You know what I'm saying? Be like, "Yo, I don't give a shit about Mother's Day. I do. But if your mom was shit, you know, leave it alone, right? Maybe your mom got mental issues. Maybe your mother's a drug addict, or maybe she was sucking dick on the corner all the time. I don't know what the situation that your mom was bad, but if she was, spend that money on yourself. You know, get you a big meal from Olive Garden or something. Take it over to your mom's house and eat that shit right in front of her. Be like, hey, she gonna be like, you didn't give me nothing. You be like, hell no, I didn't get you nothing. Did you get anything for my birthday growing up? Thank you, Kitty. My kitty says something. I appreciate that. She agreed. Apparently, you know, I'm her mother and father. Apparently, I'm a single cat dad. Um, it's hard. It's hard being a single cat parent, right? All the responsibilities on you. I am responsible for her medical care, her diet, and and like her safety, and she gets enough water and everything like that. People think, oh yeah, gee, my mom. I said my mom's great, bro. Not even me. I'm talking about other people. Some people got bad moms, bro, and you can't reward somebody for being bad behavior, for being bad. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? My mom, yes, I got to get her a card. I got to send it. I'm already late because it's got to go to the West Coast, but she'll get it. She'll get it in 2025 too, right? It ain't gonna be a 2026 card. Um, but talking about my cat, so I'm a cat dad, and like right now, she's my cat's mad because I got her on a diet. You know what I'm saying? But she fat. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, let them just keep growing? You know what I'm saying? She this big, full grown. She 4 years old, but she also this wide. She's like a square, right? She's just like a fat square walking around. And I love her to death, but I need her to live longer. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give her a little bit less to eat, right? And if you ever try to give your cat like less to eat if they're fat, they fucking don't like you no more, right? Like, take my cat more walk. Man, I can't walking my cat. My cat ain't walking. She don't even like to leave the room, bro. Like, my cat is not leaving the room because I got big dogs. So I got one dog that's always trying to kill her. So I'm in charge of her safety. So right now, I just let her stay in the room. She runs around. She's got her windows, and there's a 125-pound dog right outside that door, waiting for that door to open and that cat to be on the ground. It's crazy, bro. You got to do what you got to do to save them. Um. So then, scientists today were talking about Africa apparently is going to split into two continents. Apparently, the upper part of Africa, like the plates are shifting, and in like 3 to 12 million years, Africa's gonna turn into an island. I was like, damn, why you even tell me? 3 to 12 million years. What's that gonna like? I don't even think the world's gonna be around in 3 to 12 million years. Honestly, the way we acting, it's gonna be like two people, Elon Musk, like 10,000 line down, child down, and it'll just be him and a robot or something, right? That's all it's going to be here in 3 million years. So I don't even know why we're worried about that. Sometimes I think these scientists take science a little too serious, right? Like, I can understand if it's going to happen in 100 years, 200 years, 500 years or something, because that's like, obviously if the planet's shifting in 500 years or the Africa's shifting, we need to be aware because people can start drowning, right? Because it's supposed to break apart, like how they talk about California. So I'm just like, man, we need other stuff to worry about. We need to worry about getting these price of eggs down, not about Africa splitting up. G money. Even Africa don't want to be a part of Africa. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like it should have split during slavery so we could have got free. We could have had an island. When nobody came on that island, they wouldn't know where it went. It split. It's just stupid, man. Like God couldn't hook us up. 12, he's like 12 million years later, we're gonna make that happen. He could have made it happen 12 million and like 400 years ago. You know, he'd be tripping, bro. I'd be tripping. But you know, it's just one of the things, man. It's just one of them things. So it's like, and so now imagine now you want to deport me to Africa, but I know Africa's gonna split in the future. Bro, I'm about to get me a canoe and paddle back, bro. I'm paddling back. You ain't, I'm gonna be like shit. I'm nervous about it, bro. I'm nervous because they really trying to send us back. And we ain't even been. I don't even know. I don't have no cousins in Africa that I know about. I ain't got nobody to call in Africa that I know about. I mean, I got them scammers hitting me up all the time, right? I guess I could hit them up and find out if we cousins or something. If they got a place for me to lay my head, you know, just be crazy, bro. Um, but recently, you know, dating has just been so interesting, right? Like 2025 dating. Um, I'm in my 30s, so dating when I was younger, like we didn't have this online dating. So you basically only dated the people that you saw, right? Like in your town, because you didn't really, if you went out to a different town and went clubbing or something like that, um, FaceTime. Who am I FaceTiming, Micah? I don't even know who I'm FaceTiming. But anyway, uh, I just lost it. I just lost it, Micah. Talking about the FaceTime. Oh, well, talking about the dating. So anyway, so dating. And it's just interesting because you used to have to, you saw someone in your town or you heard about them, and then you had a friend say something through the grapevine to find out if she interested, or you just approached the girl, right? And then you can know if they're crazy or what in a face-to-face conversation, right? Well, the problem with online dating is you don't have these face-to-face conversations. You don't have face-to-face conversations until it's too late and you're actually face-to-face, right? And that can be the scariest shit ever, bro. That is the scariest shit ever. Like, actually, it's not like I'm nervous to meet somebody face to face, but you don't know who you're meeting. Like, you have the pictures, you could have video FaceTimed them, right? You could have talked to them on the phone, everything. But until you physically meet this person face to face, you don't know who they are, how crazy they are. You don't even know if that's their real name because they could be using fake profiles online. Sorry, I was reading the thing. And you don't know what you're dealing with until you're right there face to face. And boy, I tell you, it's getting crazy. These people are walking around here with some mental fucking problems. And you know, I'm only straight, not against anybody who's anything different, but I only know about women mental problems. I'm sure there's tons of men with mental problems, you know, probably even say I'm crazy. I've heard that a million times. But it's normally when I'm drinking or something, you know, that's when it gets a little crazy today, you know. But I'm literally I'm smashing a shorty down and I'm beating it, bro. I'm beating it. She choking on it, you know, it's happening. I'm beating that down. And the thing about it is like while I'm doing that, right? And she's reacting, of course, you know, I'm actually, you know, I'm doing good. You know, I don't push past the 30-second barrier, the minute barrier, 2-minute barrier. So like once I'm in there, I'm in my zone. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you're drinking, you know, I don't even care if I bust a nut, she don't bust, you know, that's what it is. But this time I decided, you know, I'm gonna make a good impression. She sucked my dick real good. I'm gonna beat it a little bit longer. I'm gonna beat that thing up. Well, In the middle of beating that thing up, how about this white bitch gonna look at me in my face and it's dark, but you can see white people in the dark. I don't know if y'all know that, but y'all kind of like glow in the dark a little bit. Dead serious, dead ass serious. You walk in your house and it's not even like, and see, y'all thought Casper was about a ghost. Casper was about white people. Casper was, that was a white boy walking around, right? He just didn't have legs, so he kind of floated, right? But seriously, so it's dark in it's dark as hell in the room. It's like 3 in the morning, something like that. And she looked at me and I could see her, right? She can't see me. I'm blended in with the darkness. You know what I'm saying? I'm camouflaged at night. You know what I'm saying? Um, or actually, I'm more camouflaged like mid-morning, like when the sun's coming up, because I'm light skinned. You can't see me then. But you could see her, right? At any time of night, because she just light the fuck up, just white as hell. But mid-stroke, she gonna look back at me and she's like, I want you to kill me. I said, what? I had to stop. I had to cut my momentum off, bro. I was like, oh, you want me to kill you? And she's like, yes, I just want to die. Just like that, die. I was like, oh, shit. Well, let me bust a nut real quick before you go out there and kill yourself, because like I gotta get this finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't kill you ain't dying here. You is not, no, no. You ain't dying here. I ain't having the fucking Detroit PD searching for you at my place talking about you missing. Hell no, nah, bro. Hell no. Nah. Like, I've never heard that before. Like I've heard someone like choke me or whatever, you know, give it rough, whatever, but not straight up kill me and mean it. Literally mean it. Like she's like, just kill me. Like literally start getting mad at me that I ain't killed her yet. I was just like, bro. Well, let me get some more head before you leave, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to take her back to her car the next day. Like, I couldn't take a chance of her catching a cab or something and then actually going missing. And then last place she was at my crib. No, sir. Nope. I took her back. I made sure I dropped her off in front of the cameras. You know what I'm saying? There's cameras everywhere. I dropped her off. You was not getting me, bro. Mm-mm. And then, you know, to make matters worse, another woman was like, just slap the shit out of me. Slap me. And, you know, not on her ass. She's talking about like literally slap her in the face. And it was sex hadn't even started yet. She's like, slap me. I was like, no, I'm not stupid. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, we need, like, before someone is in your place, you know what I'm saying, about to get busy, you need to explain what it is you want, so then we can make an informed decision, right? Because if you telling me you want to die, and these two separate women, one wants to die, one wants to get slapped up and shit like that. Well, guess what? We could have did this in your car. We ain't had to come to my house. We did not have to come to my house. We could have did this behind the bar somewhere, right? Like, now you got me nervous as hell. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Hold on, I gotta check and see what's going on. No, I ain't pick her up from no corner, G Money. Nah, bro. No, 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 no. I did not pick nobody up from no corner. Nope, don't do that to me. 21st of Dodge Street. Pillows. I'm celibate. Thank you. Yes, I believe that. I believe that. What's this 21st of Dodge Street? What's it? Why you keep talking about this 21st of Dodge Street? G Money, listen. I understand. Don't have strangers at your house and everything. But guess what? You have conversations. You kind of think you know somebody. What am I supposed to do, bro? Like, if a chick's sitting there acting like she ready to get busy, you gonna get busy. You know what I'm saying? You acting like you ain't gonna get your dick sucked on the regular. Oh yeah, I know you're here. I'm looking. I'm looking. This is where my mama's at 21st and Dodge Street. Oh Lord, why you bringing my mama up into this shit, James? Dog, come on, bro. I was talking good about my mama for Mother's Day too. You coming at me? Anyway, so G Money, Spitta, the Huffman. I'm gonna call you Trump Huffman. Keep you talking a little shit over there. And whore is in my attic. Oh, y'all need to be careful, man, with these chicks, bro. Y'all be careful with these bitches. They setting us up. Listen, one chick. So and recently, what I'm saying, I had a chick steal my joke book, bro. I was like, why would you steal my joke book? Like, literally, that shit is worth nothing. Nothing at all. Like, I wouldn't even pay for it again. Like, I just start with a new notebook. Like, she literally stole it. Like, it was the dumbest shit to me. Like, I had told her I had bombed last week. I literally went on stage and bombed because I got too drunk. Couldn't remember shit. It was my birthday. The whole par got me shots. By the end of the night, I couldn't even talk on stage. But I was happy as fuck, bro. It was a good birthday. So saying that, like, I can understand if I was successful, you know what I'm saying? But when you literally go up there and can't think of anything to say, then obviously these jokes ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what she was thinking, but she left all her shoes and shit. Like, I got like a bunch of Adidas and shit. So if any of y'all got some chick you want to give some shoes to, bro, I got some nice shoes. I got some Adidas, some Nike, some Forces and shit from her. They all clean. You know what I mean? I don't know I don't know what to do with it. Um, but for real, what I'm saying, y'all hook y'all girl up. I don't give a shit. Ooh, I can send them to your mama for Mother's Day. I should ask my mom what a size is. But my mom get offended that they were used shoes though. You know what I'm saying? My mama bougie like that. Yeah, you know what? I probably should eBay it. True. Um, but the thing is like, so she was coming down, and I went and helped got her, and we were traveling, and she had brought her Nintendo Switch. She had said she was bringing her Switch, and I was like, cool, you know what I'm saying? We can play some Mario, whatever. I don't play Nintendo. I have PlayStation, Xbox, PC. I'm not against Nintendo, but I'm not gonna spend hundreds of dollars and then on a system that I don't really care for those games as much anymore, like $70 a pop and shit. So anyway, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring my Switch." I'm like, "Cool, bring your Switch." So she takes us to the car, and we pack up the car and stuff, and then we head out. We don't unpack when she gets here right away. So the next day, well, somehow her Switch was missing in the bag, and apparently she had like 100 something games in there and extra controllers and all this shit. Not, I don't know what you got. Like, I don't know what you have. I didn't know it was even in that bag. I just figured it was a Switch and some clothes or something. I don't know. I mean, it was a big little duffel bag, like this big, and like thick, kind of like my cat, right? It was big like my cat. And so I'm thinking, I'm not thinking anything of it. And then the next day, go out to the car. She's panicking, bro. She's panicking. My Switch, my Switch. And like, she's crying. She's bawling, crying. I feel horrible. Cause I'm like, I don't know when somebody took it out of the car. Like, like the thieves that I know ain't just gonna grab one thing, right? Like, if they see something, they got two hands, right? This bag is only like 5 pounds, 10 pounds. I'm gonna grab something else and keep running, right? So I didn't know how to make sense of it. I didn't know when somebody could have took it out. But guess who became the number one motherfucking suspect? Me. And I'm like, why would I want a Nintendo Switch? Like, I'm literally arguing why I'm innocent, like I'm in the court of law. Like, I'm like, I didn't take your Switch. I've never even wanted a Nintendo Switch. I haven't really fucked with Nintendo since like the 64. You know what I mean? Like, I think I played the Wii U a little bit. But I don't fuck with them. I'll get a handheld, right? Like the 3DS. I had that for a while. Play some Pokemon, whatever. But the Nintendo Switch, and she called her mom. Her mom said, "Well, you know what I think? I think he took it." And I'm like, if you don't shut your schizophrenic ass up somewhere and go lay down, talking about me, I ain't do shit to her. I was like, you better think your mama probably took that shit. You always gotta give your mama money. Your mama broke. I'm not broke. I'm broke, but I ain't broke. Your mama is broke. And asking you for money every day seems like she probably took your Switch. So let's just say, the pussy uh opportunities for pussy went down tremendously. It was like a stock, if at the beginning, the stock price, the chances of me getting pussy was 100%. Then you get to the house, Switch is gone. Uh, her mom's telling her first thing that I stole it. So, in the back of her mind, she got it. Like she had even said a couple times, like, oh, and I'm like, again, I don't care about Nintendo. I have hundreds of PlayStation games. That's all I need. The fuck am I gonna do with a Nintendo, bro? Like, I don't know. Like, the only game I would have wanted to play was like Mario Party. I ain't stealing something from a chick for that. Of course, I need Work Uncivilized. No, it was not seventh grade. This was recently. Why are you still in here? Yeah, it's definitely just this is how I work on it. Well, and my joke book's gone, guys, so I'm literally improvising this, right? Like she literally took all my shit. I was like, and I didn't even realize it till like an hour ago. I was like, wow. I was going through all the stuff and I was like, wait, where the fuck's my notebook? I was like, this bitch done stole my notebook. And I think it was because I had wrote some jokes about her, right? Because she's kind of crazy, Um, want me to slap her and shit. I'm like, bro, I can't be doing all that. Especially now you emotional. You've been crying about your Switch, and now you want me to slap you, and like that turns you on. I don't. Oh, bro. Also, listen, I'm not judging nobody in this chat at all. Whatever y'all like to do behind closed doors, get it in, bro. Get that shit in. Love whatever you love, you know what I'm saying, in the sexual context. If it's legal and nobody's seriously hurt, you fucking get it in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't go overboard like Diddy and shit. And I ain't talking shit about Diddy, because I hope he gets, they find the truth out. But the reason I even saying this, besides the one chick talking about kill her, which is true, this is true story. Other chick talking about slap her, also true story. The chick that talking about slap her, she's gonna say, "Hey," and I've known her for a while, bro. I've know her, right? She's gonna be like, but the first time she's over, right? She's like, "Hey, you like to get pegged?" I was like, no, no, I don't. I feel like that's a good boundary for me, right? Like I feel like that's a little too suspect, and I'm not, and again, I'm talking about for myself. I feel like that's too suspect. Like if anybody else is into that, and you're straight, whatever, cool. But I feel like that changes the who's the dom a little bit, don't it? Like, and and she's like, no, it's okay, it's normal. Like, I do this all the time. You do what all the time? You know what I'm saying? I like to peg. I peg guys all the time. Why the fuck didn't you tell me this before you came the fuck? You know what I'm saying? All this time we done been talking. You ain't saying nothing about a goddamn peg. And my guys, this bitch had brought it with her. You know what I'm saying, dog? and literally got mad at me that I was like, you better keep that shit in that bag, bro. Don't, I, ain't no two dicks gonna be in this house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't two dicks gonna be in this house. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I wasn't like mad, but I was just like, first of all, I was surprised, flabbergasted, a little disgusted, you know, because like I want some head and some pussy, you know, and not like at first, you know what I'm saying? We can play the game for women, you know, the fucking their checklist before they're like, oh yeah, let's fuck, you know. I could do all that. But you ain't gonna sit, you should have told me about this pegging fetish you got because that ain't happening. And she's like, well, the most masculine men, they love to be pegged. Well, I guess I'm a bitch. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, girl, but that ain't me. Like, I can't see myself bending over, like on my knees for some dick, like a dildo dick. Like, what color is the dildo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening? Do you have lube? Like, how deep are you trying to go? Like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? That's bro. I know what to think. I was just like, keep that shit in that goddamn bag. Don't ask me if I want to get pegged no goddamn more, because it kind of became like a peer pressure situation, right? And listen, guys, swear to God, gorgeous as fuck. She is gorgeous as fuck. Like, all of y'all would smash. Let's see what happens. Oh, well, you know what? The fact that I have questions, no, that's me riffing, bro. You know, I'm actually trying to warn y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want y'all to be in some fucked up situation. You know, you get a little too drunk, your girl don't tell you she likes to peg, you fucking wake up, you get pegged a little bit side, like she gonna get you on the side to side. Ooh, bro, I just was like, man, I don't know. But again, a super gorgeous girl, beautiful, no kids, in shape, you know, not a big booty or nothing. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't the big booty or titties or nothing like that, but gorgeous as fuck. And the head game, and see, that's the crazy part. The head game was spectacular. So, like, why are you even trying to peg people? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's autistic bitches or something. You know what I mean? They got some weird shit going on. So y'all, you know, you guys could get mad, think I'm being, you know, whatever, but I'm trying to help y'all. Like, on God, I ain't I don't want y'all to end up in no situation. You got some shorty in your house talking about she want to die. Another shorty talking about slap her up, and then you get one of them two shorties trying to peg you at some point. You know what I mean? This is crazy. How's that ass feel, bro? Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, bro, I mean, it's just like, and then it turned out later that that girl, the pegger, got severe depression and anxiety and possibly autistic. I said, God damn. What is wrong? Like, what the fuck is going on with you, girl? Like, you obviously got stuff going on. Like, you know, anyway, got her out of my house as soon as possible. Sent her on her way. You know, y'all be careful in Indiana, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Indiana, um, you question my choice in women. Hey, G Money, listen, let me tell you something. If you would have saw her, you would have smashed too, bro. On God. Like, she's fine as fuck. Like, I would, the kill me chick was not fine. She was chubby, a little fat. You know what I'm saying? But also the head was good. Sucked the dick for hours, right? Like, you sucking dick for hours. I can first of all, I can ignore the fact you're a little fat, right? I can do that. Like, I can work with you. I could work with you. You know what I'm saying? But I can't work when I feel like someone's got these secrets, right? And all this time we've been, you're beautiful as fuck. We talking about everything. You know, women want to know everything about you, right? So you end up like telling them shit. And then I'm like, but you came to my house. And like I had told her, I was like, listen, I don't like talking to people with mental health problems, like depression and stuff, because it's an uphill battle every day with your partner, right? You're trying to, they're not happy about anything. You can't really ever, like, anything can set off a depressed person, right? A severely depressed person. Somebody says something to them at work or outside, or they just wake up wrong, right? So I wouldn't have wasted my time because I just don't like that, right? And then also, I also don't like to date women with severely traumatized childhoods. I don't like that. Like, you got problems. That means your family probably have problems if they didn't have you raising right. And some people can't recover from that, right? Some people cannot recover. And you don't want that shit in your life. Like, I'm sitting out here trying to just, you know, go tell some jokes on stage, go get some head, chill, send baby mama money. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to do in my life. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to get pegged. I guess it just goes back to getting pegged. I'm not trying to get pegged, And if you're depression, if that's the only thing that makes you feel better, then you need to go out there and peg people, like somewhere else. Go back to Indiana's pegging them. So yeah, it was y'all be careful. Oh wow, I'm banging T's now. I'm banging T's. Whoa. Okay. Well, first of all, no, not at all. But speaking of, you can't even tell these days sometimes, right? Somebody is man or woman or trans or whatever. You can't. It's a little bit harder to tell, but I will ask the question. I do not care. I'm like, are you born? I'm not. No. That's the thing is, like, I feel like I'm very upfront with people. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like that. If you're like this, it ain't gonna work. And it didn't work, right? Because here she comes with childhood trauma, history of mental health issues in the family. Mom's schizophrenic. She's whatever, right? And you still came to my house thinking the shit was gonna work. You thought we was gonna be together forever. That shit lasted like 2 days. Now I got all these damn Air Forces and shit in my house. And I gotta get me an eBay. Apparently. It's according to chat, I gotta get an eBay going because I need to pay some rent. Shit. Y'all funny, man. I appreciate y'all because y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I should look in the camera, huh? So yeah, that's, and all this is happening before Mother's Day, So my mom's gonna be like, "Well, how'd it work? How'd it go this weekend with the girl?" And I can't tell her any of this, guys. I can't. Like, this is, you guys are kind of like, I'm just telling you guys what the fuck happened because I can't tell nobody else about this. I tell someone else about this, they're gonna fucking they gonna think I'm weird, like, what the fuck happened, bro? Why'd you do this? And I'm like, I could show everybody all the chats and stuff, like in my family, because I'm like, I just don't understand. I told you I don't like this shit, but you still came. You fucked up my whole weekend. And apparently there was a second dick in my house hidden away, you know? So I hope they deport her first. If they deporting Americans, they need to take her pagan ass up out of here. I'm gonna send her to y'all house. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm sending State to drink G Money and Truffman, and I'm sending them to y'all. Fuck that. I don't know. It's just like people could be weird as fuck these days trying to date, man. Wasting your time, bruh. Wasting your resources. You taking them out, you spend this time trying to know somebody, and then you meet them and you like, bitch, you fat as fuck. Like like you ain't even show you below your neck. And I'm fat, guys. Like I ain't got no perfect body. I'm big as fuck. But I'm gonna show you a full body picture. Like right now, you guys got me full thing on camera. I don't give a fuck. But women, you just see the pictures like this. And I don't know, like, how do women, some women manage to have a skinny ass face, but motherfucking damn, right? I like one the other day I went out, got some Starbucks, meeting up for the first time in public, not in my house, motherfuckers. Y'all talking shit the whole time. And also, guys, when I practice looking around, that's when I'm on stage. I'm just practicing for on stage, right? But she sat in the car for a while when she pulled up, because I was there first, right? Because I like to read, see what's going on. And fellas, if a woman pull up and she sit in that car for 5 minutes before she come in there, and she knows you're inside, and she's outside, because let's say there's not a lot of cars that are there, that's not a good sign, guys. She got something to hide. She's got something to hide. And chances are she's trying to hide a big bitch. Like, it's serious, bro. Like, she came in, she barely fit through the door. That's what got me. Because I'm like, when you look at these doors, they're regulation sizes, and I'm sure Starbucks has a little extra width, right? They're not trying to get sued over being prejudiced against fat people and shit. So first of all, I could barely get in the door, which was mad weird. I saw when she got out of the car, the damn car lifted up about 6 inches. She came and ordered food at Starbucks. And I was like, okay, she's serious, right? And like, I'm not an asshole. Like, I'm gonna at least see what's up, because I already done drove 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I might as well see what's up. And plus, she said the head was good. So, I'm gonna find out. But let me tell you something with fat people, right? They take their food motherfucking serious, right? Like, they take like food and drinks and things that go in your body very serious, like as a protein source, a food source. Because they got my drink order wrong. She gonna start yelling at them. She gonna get up. Well, she couldn't quite get up, but she was like waving her arm around from the chair, talking about, you need to make him another drink. And I said, oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She ain't give a fuck. She's like, no, you gotta take your food serious. You gotta tell them shit isn't right. I was like, okay. It's like, go tell them. So I went and got another drink. So, I decided that if I go out to, I kind of want to go out to eat with fat people, because guess what? My order's going to come out right, bro. And you don't want to fuck a fat person's food up. You don't want to fuck, because first of all, they're going to eat the food, then they're going to complain, right? You're going to get there, the manager going to come over. Hello, man. Is everything okay? What seems to be the problem? My food, it was dry. Well, ma'am, where's the food at? I ate it, but it wasn't right. I need a refund. Getting free meals and shit. I'm with it. I'm with it. But I'm not gonna pay for the fat people, right? I'm not gonna pay. I can't afford that, because they want the appetizers and desserts, and I don't know what's going on with women these days, but they're getting serious about these damn desserts. They don't, they want a motherfucking dessert. I'm just like, bro, like, for real? Like, you just ate pasta and mozzarella sticks and didn't eat no salad. You ate a soup, I don't know. it's confusing when you see fat people eating salads, though. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, why? It's a little too late now, ain't it? Like you done gave up 100 pounds ago. Why all of a sudden now is the care? But yeah, it's just you see that shit as a when you working as a server. Um, Probably ate the whole menu. Oh man, I know it's you don't have to be as politically correct anymore, right? Like talking about some of these statements in here. 2 years ago, yeah, I couldn't say this shit. I'm not an expert on big girls, dog. I literally went on a Starbucks date and then a fat chick sucked my dick. That's not me an expert on big girls. Yeah, I'm an expert of trying to stay away from them. But these skinny girls trying to peg niggas, man. What do you? Come on, man. Y'all ain't. You guys are missing the point. I'm trying to help every single one of you. All five of you in there, 11, whatever. But the ones who are talking, y'all don't want to end up in these. Y'all don't want these problems, man. You better find your crazy chick and stay with her. Just stay with her, bro. As long as she ain't cheating, just deal with it. Cause they get crazier. You know, it's because okay. So also dating and stuff. I had a stalker recently. Not ashamed to say it. And I don't. It's not like she. I don't know if she like was watching me behind trees and shit, but she would stop by my house too much, like uninvited. Definitely told her never to come by again, and she'd do it because she was a virgin, right? And she's like 26 and a virgin, which is fucking weird. Like I don't know. I thought that was weird as fuck, right? So she was saying like how sex had hurt her, so like she couldn't have like it hurts her to try and get penetrated or something. I was just like, okay, well, every woman in the world has went through this, so you're not. She's like, yeah, I've thought about getting surgery. I was like, to pop your cherry? You know what I'm saying? Like what? So like I'm sitting here trying to offer her advice to like help her, because that's just weird as fuck. So she's sitting there. She brought a dildo, but that dildo's okay because that's not for me. That dildo's for her. It's you know what I'm saying, and it's gonna help. So she's literally playing with it in front of me. Now let me tell you something, guys. Like every single one of us wants to see a girl play with it, right? In front of you, right? It's hot. We ain't hating that. But you never want to see a virgin play with it, bro. Like a 26-year-old, I mean, a 26-year-old virgin, you don't want to see that. You don't because it's very uncomfortable. Like I was like, are you enjoying yourself? Like, is this even working for you? Because first of all, from the distance, it looked dry as shit, right? It was dry. It looked dry. And it was I don't know, it was just like weird, like she's just moving it like this on the clit, and I was just like, you put it in there or something. And you get with virgins, they can't suck dick. That's then they crying about that because they can't suck your dick right, and you because it gets guys at a certain point, be honest, at a certain point, if a girl is sucking your dick and she's not doing it good, you get pissed the fuck off. Like at some point, you're just like, all right, just stop this shit. Just stop. Leave, just get off my dick. Right? Like, because it's like you can't just get the tip like that, right? That ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't gonna do nothing. So it's just like, uh, so I just got frustrated. I was just like, I can't fuck with you no more. Like, you can't suck dick. And I did it kind of after I popped the cherry too. You know what I'm saying? I popped it. So I popped it, but I was just like, this too much. This is too much shit. Like, this is too frustrating. Like, who wants to like douse a woman that's like in pain for sex and can't suck a dick right, don't know how to. It's just so then when I stopped talking to her, she started showing up at my house all the time, trying to come to see me perform and shit. And like I never post where I'm going, right? So it was just weird. It was just weird. And she kept texting me like, "Do you miss me?" I'm like, "No," and all this shit. And then she wouldn't stop though, just kept messaging and calling and messaging and calling. And she would like talk shit and get real mean. She's like, "You're a bum ass motherfucker. You're not funny." Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Cool, I go on stage and make people laugh, so I don't really care, right? Obviously, you're a bitter bitch. But so she kept being like, "What will it take? What will it take?" I was like, "Hey, my PlayStation 5 just broke. Just buy me a new PlayStation 5. Guess what? We could work this out. We could go together. I want a PlayStation 5 with the warranty and the receipt." And I ain't hear shit back again. So, guys, if you ever got a stalker that's like begging for you and shit, just tell them you want something expensive. Just tell them you want something expensive, and guess what? They might leave you the fuck alone. So, you out cheating, you got you a chick at home and you run around with some other bitch, and she like wants more time and wants everything from you. Just tell her you want shit. Get something out of it, bro. Because guess what? These chicks are crazy anyway. Somebody gonna get mad. Somebody gonna leave. Your best chick a couple years ago ain't gonna be your best chick in the future, probably. Unless you stayed with her. You know. So I'm glad. If any of you guys want a virgin to fuck around with, and you're in the Detroit metro area, I might have a phone number for you, right? Just so you know. Just point her out to this live, and she can't deny any of that shit, right? But if she tells you she's a virgin, that's a fucking lie. Because I saw that motherfucker pop myself. And she was in denial about it. She's like, "Oh, that's not from sex." She's like, I think I was on my period." And I'm like, okay, first of all, I've had enough sex with women on their period or when they're about to start their period or whatever. That's not the blood I saw. Not trying to be gross, guys, but it's a different kind of thing, right? So, but the only reason I'm telling you that, because if you come across one and they're like, "I'm a virgin," they might not be a virgin, especially if she's from this area. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't want somebody crazy banging on my door trying to get a PS5. But that's why I said I want it as a gift with a receipt and a warranty, right? Because at that point it's a gift, you know. And I would have gave her a chance, bro. Like, we probably would have only lasted like 2 weeks or something, but 2 more weeks. But I would have gave her a little bit of a little something of a chance. But it's just what it is. I got to ship at the local Panera. Oh, bro, you trying to roast? Come on, dog. I have a way better job than that. A little bit more successful than that, big time. I appreciate that, though. I did work at Panera when I was a kid, like 14 or 15. In fact, I was reminiscing. First of all, I love Panera, so don't be disrespecting no goddamn Panera on here. Uh, don't do that. Don't be disrespecting Panera. They got that damn good ass broccoli cheddar soup and them bagels and shit. But yeah, I used to work at Panera when I was like 14 or 15. I think it was like a spring and summer job, and then I got fired during a corporate meeting. First of all, don't invite 15-year-old kids to corporate meetings, even if they work for your company. That Come on, right? That you fucked up right there. And so we're in this corporate meeting, and it's like a corporate training thing or something. And I had been with the company like 6 months, and little part-time job, and they were like, with this training, they're like, "Oh, mother, we have to thank our mother Panera bread." I'm like, "Mother Panera bread?" And And they're like, yes, Mother Panera Bread started the company in like 1960 something or whatever the fuck. But they kept referring to like this God mother bread thing. And bro, I don't know. I just thought it was funny and stupid. And I just kept laughing. I literally got fired on the spot. Like, they're like, we just don't see this as a fit. And I was like, okay, y'all are talking about bread as my mom. Like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? Because it was just like slide after slide of mother bread, right? I could get like two references or whatever. Okay, cool. It's like your mascot or something. But nah, it was kind of like a cultish. I think it was like a cult, right? It was like the beginning of a cult. Um, and I got out. I didn't have any more broccoli cheese soup. I got the fuck out before they got me involved, right? All right, I'm trying to see what you guys are talking about. Pooping in pillows, animal. What are you guys even talking about? Squishmallows. Be the last one standing. I do not have a story about getting sucked off at Panera. I tried to. Believe me, I tried to get sucked off at Panera. And then later in life, my dad had a business next to Panera, and I was always kind of around him a lot, helping, and so there were girls at Panera, and I was always trying to fuck with them too, and that never worked. I really tried, man. That'd have been great. Some Panera pussy. The fuck. You know, I ain't gonna lie about shit, guys. Y'all think I'm just making this shit up. I ain't talking. I ain't gonna sit there and lie and be like, "Oh, I got sucked off at Panera. I fucked at Panera." Nah, bro. I'm gonna keep it buck. You know, because like somebody's got to tell us this shit's happening out here. We don't know. Y'all wouldn't know there's bitches from Indiana pegging people on the real. Y'all better be prepared for that shit. Um, but speaking of getting fired, I remember also getting fired from Sears. You know, I think it was like kind of right after Panera or something, or before Panera. And it was like an after school job. My buddy Donald Phelps picked me up. We go after school because he worked in the warehouse of Sears and I worked retail. Again, another mistake by a corporation, which, you know, because they would put me like in the tools. First of all, I don't know tools like that, right? I know basic tools. I don't know all the tools. I don't know socket wrenches, and you know, my stepdad's a mechanic, and he can't stand the fact that I don't know tools all that well. Couldn't really help people, right? But I could ring you up, and then like I'd be listening to the radio and calling in on the radio, trying to get them to request a song and shit. And but so then I'm on the phone talking to the radio station. And they're like, "Say what's the station that's bringing the hits?" And I'm like, "102 Jams, 102 Jams." And they're like, "Say it louder. You on the radio." I'm like, "102 Jams." And my manager walks by, and I'm like, "Damn." But that's not what got me fired. The part that really got me fired was, well, two things. One, they gave you like a 30-minute break, and the Sears was at the mall. So, you know, when you're 15, 16 years old and you're at the mall, you ain't coming back in no damn 30 minutes, bro. You ain't coming back. So I take like hour breaks, and I thought I was getting away with it because nobody said nothing. Not understanding there's cameras fucking everywhere. But the thing that really got me in trouble, I think, is they would put me to work in the like the women's section a lot, like the clothing. So, you know, I'm 15, 16 years old, and I barely touched any titties at this point, I think, ever, right? And might have rubbed some at a pool once or something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But these grown women, like my mom's age, would be coming up and buying bras and shit all the time and panties. And like, I don't know why, but that shit was funny to me. I thought that was the funniest thing I ever like. Cause now I'm touching bras, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really touched bras before. Like, and so I just thought it was funny. And then like the women would feel awkward. They're like, oh my God, what's funny? And I'm just like, I don't have an answer because I'm still laughing. And so they complained about that. I got like 30 complaints. And they tried to keep me there too. They were like, "You got to stop laughing," and I was just like, "Okay, I don't know. I can't help it." Like, I ain't even really, Of course, I had a mom and shit, but you ain't looking at what the what your mom's wearing, like in the dirty clothes or in her drawer. I ain't never looked. I ain't weird, bro. I never thought or looked. So it's like first time I'm really seeing panties like that and shit and thongs and see-through bras and like because they had like little lingerie sections and I was like, wow. And I was probably like drooling too much or some shit. And they're like, okay, we got it. We gotta get rid of him. This is what it is. Okay, let's see. No Panera stuck off story. Uh Lying about what? I don't even know what we're talking about lying. I know you don't know who Donald Phelps is. Motherfucker, I'm gonna post it so Donald can see it, so he can remember. That's why I said his name. Hurry up with the jokes. Sid about to show them feet while she opens Pokemon cards. Okay, well, that's what's up. No, this was somewhere else. This was back in North Carolina. It ain't even out in this area. Oh man, you guys. Whoa, Huffman, I don't even know what you think I'm lying about, bro. I ain't got nothing to lie about. Nothing to lie about. Why am I gonna lie? But guys, you've been awesome. I got to go to my show. This is my warm up, and yeah, you guys have been fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out and talking. Uh, you guys all been funny to me. No, okay. I'm lying about the situation, or I'm lying. Okay, Huffman, am I lying? You're saying I'm lying about the pegging, but am I lying? You think I'm lying about this actually happened, or that I got pegged? Go to Panera to make that real money. Oh Lord, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are funny, man. No, it's not. It's not too big of a show. I just have to go back and redeem myself because last weekend was my birthday, and I wasn't even gonna tell anybody it was my birthday because I'm getting older and I don't want nobody to know. And the whole everybody, all my friends there started buying me shots because they're all comics too. And yeah, I walked on stage, bro. I literally couldn't even talk. I was just up there smiling. I was like, bro, I don't even know why I'm up here. I am too fucking lit. And so yeah, I got to go back and redeem myself because I've been doing pretty good recently. Uh, but anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you guys again. I'll be back practicing again after pretty much this week a lot. So yeah, Huffman, I ain't even worry about 4, 5, 3, 2. I just appreciate it with I appreciate you guys just kicking it, man. Yeah, come step by G Money, new way in Ferndale. Come hang out, bro. You'll have fun. New Way Bar in State Tagged. Fuck you, Huffman. Ooh, bro, I swear, dog. I swear. That shit fuck with me. But it's New Way. Oh, it's now. It's already started. It'll be going till 2 and now I'm getting there past 9. Yeah, I probably won't get up till like 1 something. But it's a good time, bro. It's a lot of fun. Go up there and have some fun if you want. Go on stage. Just really chill, relaxed. 20% Dodge. Oh yeah. Are you down in VA? What part of VA, Spitta? I'm from NC originally. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'll post it. I'll post the skit tonight or the fuck. I'm already tired. The comedy tonight. So but yeah, you guys take it easy. I'll post it. You guys could heckle me on there. Tell me if I was trash or not. I'd appreciate it. Richmond. I've been to Richmond, bro. From Raleigh and Greensboro originally. I'm not there now, but That's where I'm from originally. So I've definitely been to VA. I am ending the live. You still in here, Huffman? Why you giving me a hard time? Hey, y'all motherfucking chilling. Y'all was awesome. Hey, and listen, I didn't even write shit down because the bitch stole my joke book. So y'all don't even know. I had some shit for y'all. So I had to just rip it off the dome. Anyway, appreciate it. Some of y'all could have hit the like. Yeah, hey, all you motherfuckers talking all this shit. And you couldn't even hit the like for the troll. You did all this trolling. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. Niggas, we can never support each other. Why is that? We always just competitive as fuck. You know, like, oh, this nigga can't rap. This nigga ain't funny. I could do it better. Like, damn. He getting pegged. Oh my god. Nah, seriously, that might be my intro, G Money. But yeah, you should. And then tomorrow, G Money, I don't know if I have a show at Go Comedy, Go Improv in Ferndale also at 8:30, and I'm gonna rock that shit. I do improv. That's more what I do. But that'll be a really good show. A lot of funny motherfuckers up there. Yeah, I'm gonna be late. That's why I'm gonna head out now. All right, guys, be easy.